One.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing the video on the outside of our car, not in the interior. So my dad's going to be going through today if the bike rack will fit on the back of the car on the tow bar because of the surrounding. So let's get into the video. As most of you guys ask, the bikes, how do you get, can you fit a bike rack on the tow bar or can you not? So I'm going to hand over to my dad.
Thanks, Martha. Before we put the bike rack on the tow bar, a few people asked previously about putting the back seats down. So we've done that, and what you can see in this is, as this car was provided, fold up the seat, put the backs down, and then we've got this lip here obviously. So I guess in the previous more recent months, the flat bed, or whatever they're referring to, flat floor, I think is really just something that sits here, so it does take away from that. It takes away a little bit of space from what I understand, because I can't imagine they've been able to go down any further than this. So look, if you're like me, you're going away on your own the bike, you probably just take the wheels off and fire it in the back. That works perfectly well as well. So what we do, first of all, we'll pop the tow bar out. Come Purcell, back you come. Purcell doesn't like sitting in the house whenever we're doing these things. So what I like about the electric tow bar in the Defender 90 is it pops out really quickly. BMW 5 Series Touring, it's a little bit slower. And note this point here, which is the electrical socket. So you do need an adapter, which I do have, and it converts that, I don't know, 15 pin to 7 pin or 9 pin, something like that there. So just note that when you get a new Defender, you go out and buy a bike rack, just make sure you've got that adapter, or you're not going to be good to plug the thing in. So importantly as well, the bike rack that we have is a Thule that we got in Halfords. I'm going to show you it now. And importantly, you can fit it with the door open in the Defender, which is going to get you in a lot closer to the tow bar versus the wheel. So I'll do that right now, and you'll see what I mean. These four bike racks, they're kind of heavy. This one's not too bad. You know, 2 people is probably a better bet actually. And make sure that the bit that goes on the tow bar is all opened up here, which it should be. So all being well, we should be able to just sit this on, and that should just drop on there. And if it's on right, the bike rack will sit immediately flat. So you'll know that as soon as you drop it on. If it's sitting flat, you've done it correctly. Then what you do is you simply tighten this thing up, tighten it up all the way down, and you've got a key here to lock it. Important. And what you've also got, just a little tip on my part, is the bike rack comes with this wrench. I usually just put it into one of those things when I'm storing it, so you've got it, and basically tighten that onto the tow bar then, and keep that in the car. Obviously do not lose that, it's really, really important. So that's the bike rack on, and then obviously before you put the bikes on the rack, or you can't do it with the boot open or the door open, so close the door. Next most important piece then is this is a 4 bike rack. It costs £170 from Halfords more than 4 years ago. It's about 200 to 220 now. I checked that out. If we can figure this out, we'll add a link to the Halfords website. Not a Halfords sponsored video, but not a bad idea actually if we could figure that one out. But yeah, it's still available from Halfords, and it is a brilliant rack. As I said, you know, one person can put it on. So importantly, most important thing, as I said, this is a 4 bike rack. And how does it fit on here with this wheel? So we'll put it into its upright position, which is here. Now what you can see immediately is we've cleared the wheel. We lose the fourth bike, but we're definitely good for 3 bikes. So Defender 90, if you want to put 3 bikes on it, sounds a bit Irish, buy a 4 bike rack from Halfords and you're good to go. I was really pleased when we put this on for the first time, and we didn't need any accessories or anything else. We only carry 3 bikes, sometimes 4, but for the purposes of this now, we know we've got 3 bikes. And what I'll do is I'll show you how to put these on this rack. Not that you need to see that in particular today, but really importantly, these little straps that go around your wheels, whenever you're storing the bike rack or you're driving and you're not using one, always make sure it's closed, otherwise you'll lose them. Also, if you want to move these to adjust for your bike, the tires, the distance between them, distance between the wheels, take these out and this just slides back and forward. That allows for a smaller bike, medium bike, large bike. So what we'll do is we'll pop Martha's bike on first here, or try, and we'll open these all up and we'll take it from there. So we'll do a Martha's bike, we'll do a road bike, and we'll do a mountain bike, just so you sort of see what they're like on the back of the car in terms of weight and so on. So we'll just pop this bike on first of all. It should be good to go on here. And what you get with the Thule is these little uprights here to support the frame of the bike. And if you get that right, if I just find that one, bear with me whilst I find where that is there. Oh, sorry, just going in the wrong way. Each bike has its own little frame stanchion support. You get that on, and then what you do is obviously you put the straps through the wheels here. As I said, it's not supposed to be a demo of the Thule bike rack, but you'll get it. So that's the first bike on. Second bike we'll drop on is a little road bike. You gotta take your time with these things. You know, it is a trial and error. Watch your spokes, expensive. I'll just it's not going in too easily. Okay. There we go. So as I said, once you do this the first time, you find out what way the bikes fit best. Just note these carbon frames on these road bikes. They are expensive, so you know you don't want them rubbing against the other bike. And also the bikes do move, you know, no matter how tight you've got them. So just be conscious of that whenever you're strapping on your pride and joy. We'll pop this on for now anyway, just to get the mountain bike on and beside it. Take it from there. Okay, so that's 2. Stick on slightly bigger mountain bike. Again, you note the wheel positions on the end of the bars. You know, you really have to make sure that the plastic is make sure that the plastic is in line with the wheel there. Just everything right. Again, you just have to take your time and get them all to fit properly, and then get your last bike on. Whenever you're doing this and you're on holiday or something, just give yourself some time. You know, the bikes are expensive, as is the need to make sure they're securely strapped. So take your time, get it right. Note the order you're putting the bikes on in, and you take them off, and then next time will be a lot quicker. So with that in mind, that is 3 bikes sitting on, not all secured obviously at the moment, but then you can actually run something through the wheel. Again, keep in mind that whatever you put on may rub the frame, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to damage the frame. So, but again, up to you how you do that. For me, importantly, it's sitting on the Defender now. We've lost the 4th bike space. Doesn't matter. These will be secure. You can see the Defender. It's solid in terms of suspension. Doesn't drop at all with that kind of weight on it, as you would expect. It's perfect for the job. Inside the car, it will note that there's a trailer or trailer attachment on it, and then it allows for that. Again, you just connect that into the tow bar electrics, which are supplied by default obviously on the car when you get the tow bar. So So with that in mind, I think we've answered the question. We've certainly given you an option, hopefully, that the Halfords 4-bike bike rack fits perfectly on a 90 with an electric tow bar. Thank you.
So thank you for watching our video. So we wanted to give you another tip. So when you take your bikes off, maybe you're on holiday or something, you can keep your bike rack on and still open the Defender door. And also the next video that we're going to be doing is with one of my dad's friends, Damien Rogers, and he builds Defenders, and he builds old ones. So we're going to be going around the road with him, and he's going to be telling us some tips about the old Defender and the new Defender. So we'd like to say thank you for watching our video, and we'll see you next time. Bye!